It's not even too much to say. Normally that would be too much to say.
No, you can't say it's Kilburn Football Club, it's Bill Martin's Football Club.
You know, he's a person I would consider as a wheeler dealer.
He's a very lovable man. He's got the most beautiful blue eyes, and when you look into his eyes and you can see the mischief in his eyes, you just got to stand there and love him, because you can see something's going on in his head, and it comes through his eyes, and you know it's going to be something big or mischievous, you know?
Yeah. You see, and what I think with Phil is this. Had he had the advantages as the younger people today have of the university education, he'd have been a captain of industry in this state, without a doubt.
Yeah, mate, going back when I was a kid, when I never got to grade 4, I went to Christian Brothers on Ovingham Hill, which is, I think it's one of the Croatian clubs now, I think it is something like that. Yes. Anyway, I used to go there and I'd pissed off at school. I had enough of this at 12 years of age. So I used to sell papers in town on the Gawler Place, North Terrace Corner. And over there I used to do the Gresham Corner, right through. And my mum was a housemaid at the Grosvenor Hotel. So I got shifted down to the Gresham Corner. You know where the Gresham was? The Gresham was on the corner of Rundle Street and North Terrace. Beautiful pub right through there. Our stand was out the front. And down the bottom of the Gawler Place is still the same. All the buildings now are vacant right through, the doctor's rooms and that were there, where I used to sell my papers. And Mum walked through and she said, I didn't know that boy. Walked around and said, "Bang, you got me." She said, "You're going to get a real job." So I did. I had to. I was knocking about 15 quid a week selling papers. I used to get on the bus and go down to Adelaide Oval. I get the tram and go down the bay. I used to go to the races, I get trots down at Wave, all over the place. And I was knocking about 15 quid a week in my pocket. My old man was getting about £3.06.
Wow.
And that's how it was. And as a kid, like, you know, and mate, I used to, you know, figure how to count.
What was your technique?
Well, just selling papers, mate. I was all over the place.
So it was your energy?
Well, it was just about, all the kids were doing the same thing. But it was just a matter of getting and enterprising yourself without an education. Was there going selling papers all over the place. Like the stick books, the boss used to have me on there, and the boss would go to you after the stick books in there. So you go and sell stick books to different people right through, and you take out your little percentages to go through. But we used to sell a lot of papers, work out where you used to go to a lot of tips. You go to the trots, you go to the races, the footy, and they walk around newspapers, and there was newsers and advertisers then, and everyone used to give you tips, and you make more tips than you have wages. So, and all of a sudden you figure out how to live and how do you go. Mum made me get a job down at Simpson Pope down at Dudley Park. Was it £2, 8 shillings a week? And after coming out with that sort of money, so yeah. And I drifted around once through there. Finished work at the abattoirs and got those right. But I was only a young, dumb kid, went through.
But did that newspaper experience give you a taste for business then?
Well, it gave me a taste for making money right through. And then I got caught and I had to do a little bit of time in McGill Reformatory. That was for things that weren't mine, I thought they were. That was fine, but I would come out, and after I got married, we had 5 children, went to Chrissy's Beach, moved back over time, that's when it came around the footy club. So.
Phil, as a kid, he was a bit of a rough nut. He spent some time in McGill because he couldn't behave himself. Still doesn't behave himself, but
no, when he's good, he's good. When he is bad, he's bad.